Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Jason Mattis with Winning Bets. As always, wanted to jump in here with you during halftime of this Manchester United Brighton game because, as you guys know from this morning's episode, we've got a bet on this game. While we're doing that, I'm pulling up the Juventus Genoa game as we've also got a bet on that guy. If you guys, I got the comment section open. If you want to drop anything in the comments, sitting here watching these games with me, Manchester United versus Brighton. Let's go ahead and talk about it. So, as you guys recall, we took Manchester United money line and we parlayed that with over 1.5 goals in that game. So, basically, the way this game is going is Brighton has decided. I'm sitting here pulling up the match facts so I can have them exactly for you guys. All right, so Brighton has decided they just want to sit deep. They're letting Manchester United own the possession this game. And if you actually look at the stats, Manchester United has 67% of the possession to Brighton's 33% of the possession. That's a little misleading in some games. We've seen games where, teams have 25, 30% of the possession, but yet they win the game. It's all about how you set up tactically. Teams that do this Brighton style where they don't want possession, they have to be able to hit you on the counter. And Brighton has shown so far that they have no ability to hit United on the counter. They have no pace up top. So this game is really a training ground match for Manchester United. This is, what they practice on the training ground. This is going about as smooth as it can. So let's get to some of the facts that's going on. Manchester United is winning the game 2-0. So our bet is already cashed in terms of now we just need Manchester United to hold on to the win because they've got the 2 goals. Over 1.5 is now guaranteed. We just need the other part of our parlay to hit, which is Manchester United winning. Bruno, for Manchester United, he had a shot on goal in the first about 10 or 11 minutes. Him and Pogba were both kind of up at the top of the box, and Pogba laid it off to Fernandes, and he hit it one time. Really nice, hard, powerful shot, and that pinged off the post. That was a little unfortunate. Come back about 5-6 minutes later, Manchester United was threatening on the right-hand side, played a little pass to Greenwood. He picked it up about 30, 35 yards out from goal and just dribbled it, got inside the box and, was sitting there juking the defender, got it onto his favorite left foot and hit a nice, hard, powerful shot low to the keeper's near side, and the keeper couldn't get that one. So that's how Manchester United went up 1-0. Come back at about 10, 15 minutes later in the 29th minute. It's kind of the same thing again between Pogba and Bruno. They were both at the top of the box, and Pogba laid it off to Bruno, and he hit it again one time. This time, though, the ball took a little deflection, so a little bit unlucky for Brighton there, but ball deflects off a defender and then goes to, the near post corner, and again, nestles in the back of the corner for Manchester United. So that's how they get their second goal. There were VAR didn't take a look at that. About 10 seconds before that, Rashford had played a ball into Luke Shaw into the box. Looked like maybe he was offsides, but, VAR didn't take a look at that, so we're assuming he was on. It was really tight. They never did the thing where they do the freeze frame and then, how NBC Sports Networks puts up the line to show you if a player is on or offsides. Oddly enough, they didn't do that. They just ruled it quickly that, hey, that was a goal, and they were happy with it. So obviously we're happy with that because that was our second goal. So at least that portion of, the parlay is hit. So we're looking real good there. Manchester United's got 7 attempts, 2 shots on goal. Obviously, both of those attempts went in the goal. Brighton on the other side, like I said, they've only got 2 shot attempts. Neither of them are on goal. They're really not threatening. Their best opportunity was late in this first half. It was in injury time. They had a free kick, and the guy sent in a nice ball into the box. It fell right about the 6-yard box. It looked like if somebody was to be able to get on the end of that, they would have had a free header into De Gea's goal, but luckily, that ended up happening for us. So just a really good, this game's going about how I predicted. In fact, it's going exactly how I predicted, because if you guys recall, we played the NBC Sports Predictor app where you have to correctly predict the score of 5 games. And if you do so, you'll win the $50,000 jackpot. You guys recall, because you guys also submitted picks, we've got this game at 2-0. So let's just say no more goals in this game. We can get 10 points in the NBC Predictor. Our Manchester United money line, parlay that with over 1.5. That thing will cash. So this is just going a really, really good game. So don't forget, guys, I've got the comment section up. If you want to go ahead and drop a comment in, if you're watching this Manchester United game with me, we could talk about it. It's been a really fun and exciting game. Obviously, I had to wear the shirt, had to rep my boys today. So that was a lot of fun. Let me get you guys caught up on, you guys recall, we've got one other bet in play today. We took the Sevilla money line and parlayed it with the Juventus money line. So far, the Sevilla game, that game's already in the second half. It's in the 51st minute, and Sevilla's up 2-0. So that one's looking really good. Sevilla's up 2-0 there. If we go ahead and look at the stats, I got the Juventus game going on right here. I thought maybe there was looks like, it was in a corner. Oh, delight. Oh, it was a block shot. Okay, that was a nice opportunity. Back to the Sevilla stats here. Sevilla's got 62% of the possession. They've got 8 shots. They've got 4 of them on goal. Sevilla's just really dominating this game. So let's just hope this thing continues our way. And as for the other half of that parlay, Juventus money line, that game's only about in the 25th minute here. Yeah, 25th minute, and it's just 0-0. So that's where we're at here with this one. But we're doing good, guys. If we hit both of these bets, with the one being – with the Sevilla Juventus money line being at plus 174, the Manchester United game is at minus 105. So that would be, I don't want to give you, I'll give you guys the exact number. That'll be $270. So a $270 afternoon right there. If we can just get Juventus here to, pull in the lead and then have everything hold. Nice $270 afternoon. So we're looking real good here. So, feels good here. And like I said, let's hope maybe even Manchester United can just not score anymore, even though they're dominating. It certainly looks like they have more goals. I love having that NBC Predictor app. You start off with a nice 10 points. I looked up during halftime, 10 points right now. There's 66,000 people, just over 66,000 people that also predicted a 2-0 scoreline here in this game. So a lot of people would still be up to grabs for that $50,000 jackpot. It's worth 4 cents right now, the big 4 cents. But lots of those people will come down. We're going to stay up, and we're going to get the prize there. So don't forget, guys, got the comments section up. If you want to drop something in there, if you're sitting there watching this game, I'm going to hang with you here for a few more minutes. The Manchester United game is going to resume at about 4:20-ish time, 4:20. Time is when that thing is going to start, and by then I'm going to drop off here, change the channel here off the Juventus game, and of course go back to watching the Manchester United game. So it's been good. I've already been looking at the slate of games tomorrow. We'll definitely be getting in a bet. We'll probably be making a KBO bet, so make sure you're following me on Twitter at WinningBetsPod. That's at WinningBetsPod, because you guys know KBO lines come out in the evening, so we'll tweet that out. I've also already been doing my research. We've got the Finish Line app for $25,000 for the big. Oh, is that a goal? Hit the side net. Dybala almost scored there for Juventus. Let's see. Here's the replay. Let's see the build up here. So they're working it down the right side. Man, Dybala is really good. Pass from Ronaldo to Dybala. Oh, man, he just couldn't quite get a shot off. Ah, man, unlucky. That's all right. Juventus will hopefully go ahead and do it. But anyways, what I was saying is I've already started the research there on the Big Machine 400. That's at the Brickyard, so a real exciting race there, 2.5-mile track. We've got that contest on the Finish Line app for $25,000. And hopefully, the Fox Bet Super 6, they haven't posted one yet, but hopefully they do post it and they come back. Seeing how nobody won last week and it increments $10,000 every week, it should be a $120,000 jackpot there on the Fox Bet Super 6. Also, guys, don't forget, on the Fox Bet Super 6 app right now is already a contest. It starts tomorrow. It's a $1,000 Premier League challenge. You guys know Premier League is my favorite by far. So I've already submitted the 6 questions for that contest. You go watch that video, get your picks in, and maybe we can win, share of that $1,000 prize with everyone else out there that gets it right, because we're going to get all 6 questions right. All right, let's watch. Let's see what Juventus is doing here. Oh, square ball. Oh, keeper save. Woo. Oh, Juventus is threatening. Man, it's only a matter of time, it looks like, before they get a goal in. So, man, they're right there on the doorstep. It's coming close. Ooh, this is exciting. This is exciting, guys. We got a lot of money in play. We got 2 bets in play. We've got a lot of money in play for a risk, but then we've got a much bigger outcome coming out in return. Like I said, a $270 return. So this could be a really, really nice afternoon for us. I told these sportsbook, they're scared of us. That's why they got that rain delay earlier in the KBO, because they're scared of us this week. We're coming after them, coming for their money, coming to get our money back and get more. That's how we're going to do it. What do we got going on here? All right, guys, let me hang with you here for about 2 more minutes. Then I'm going to drop and flip it back over to the Manchester United game. We'll see if there's no sweat. I won't jump on here again, but if gosh forsaken, if Brighton were to get a goal and it turns into a sweat, we'll definitely sit here and ride out the last 10 minutes or so with you here on YouTube and enjoy a good sweat together. Love it. I love a good sweat as long as the sweat comes in a form of profit. But man, it's just something with that sweat on just how it makes you feel on the inside when you got that money on the line. And it's the clutch moments. Will you win? Will you lose? So far, I've had a successful record on hopping on YouTube Live. I haven't lost a sweat yet on YouTube Live, so you haven't seen a grown man cry. But if we lose one of these suckers, you just may see a grown man cry. But thankfully, so far, we haven't seen that. And every time I get on YouTube Live and enjoy a sweat with you guys, it's resulted in putting money in our pockets because they're all winning bets. All right, let's see. Let's see what Juventus does with this next time they have the ball. And then however it results, we'll hang up. So here we go. They've got the ball. Cuadrado's bringing it up. Let's see what they do here. Lay off to Ronaldo. Ronaldo gives it to Panjic. He's going to be one of his last games. He's got sold now to Barcelona. Him and Arthur did a switch. So this is, he's winding down his Juventus career here. Let's end it with the big one. Come on, Ronaldo. All right, they just lost the ball. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me on halftime. I'm Jason Mattis with Winning Bets as always. I'll see you next time.